Chud the Builder. Builder of Chud. How's the body? Now, for those of you who are lucky enough not to know who Chud is, imagine if the internet discourse of race debates, trolling, saying the N-word while not being an N-word, Twitter argument and commentary all fused into one Nashville citizen. That's Chud, or Dalton, or Chud the Builder. In terms of content, I'm pretty sure he's just known as this streamer that goes around, tries to antagonize people. Nothing much of value, unless someone can correct me on that. And it worked for a while, but long story short, the guy was a kick streamer, right? A free speech advocate. And somehow, some way, the free speech advocate got banned on the free speech platform. So you can put two and two together and figure out how this could be. I'm not knocking any kick streamer. There's some that are good and some, take advantage of the free speech. That's all I'm gonna say. With nowhere else to go, he moved his whole career onto Pump Fun, which apparently is a streaming / crypto meme coin place, which I don't even want to get into how that works. Anything with crypto is just, I can't trust it. That's a bad word to me. But basically, he started his own little career over there. But there's a massive difference between doing this behind a screen and bringing that exact same energy into the real world. Now, his clips speak for themselves. I mean, the guy is racist, but he's gonna go under the guide of, I'm just wanting to advocate for free speech or whatever. I never understood how people who are obsessed with free speech only seem to want to say one word. It's not like they want to say any other word. They're just one specific word. And we all know what word it is. But basically, this guy goes up to black people. And specifically in Nashville, there's not that big of, I want to say, the black people Chud is looking for. The black people that Twitter folks is trying to deem as a monolith. So the reaction he gets is pretty much tame and more or less safe. Hell, he even went to a homeless guy and said, do you think white people should say the N-word? They said no. And instead of getting violent with the guy, they just said no, and the guy's weird. Which, I don't know why, but racist people have this feeling that if you tell a black person anything racist, they would, transform into a dragon and start breathing flames. People just tell you no. And if you go up to them and say the N-word, they'll just tell you, stop, or just, you're weird. I don't know where they got this idea that black people will just transform into King Kong, but we're literally just human beings. And I never understood how all those free speech people saying, oh, words don't have meaning, or you should let go and don't attach meaning to these words and stuff, because for some reason, when it comes to the N-word, they don't understand it, but let it be about their family members, about themselves, about their spouses, about the army. Yo, don't start that free speech about the army, bro. I'm telling you, I lived in a military city, bruh. You cannot start joking about the army with these people. Hell, you can't even salute with the left hand, bruh. They might just get you for that. But back to Chud. His whole edgelord demeanor really thinks the real world operates on its, internet rules. You can go say the N-word on Twitter. But real life, that's not the case. On Twitter, Elon might retweet you. IRL, people gonna look at you like a weirdo. There might be those few that might be like, nah, bro, did you hear him say the word, bro? He said the word, bro. Nah, he really based for real, or whatever the hell people say. I think that's what people say, based? I don't know. But one day, the whole based thing, the whole edgelord, the whole Chud the Builder, he went to a restaurant. And I guess he didn't realize that, he has a reputation that people don't want to be associated with. So the restaurant owner was like, yo, you have to leave. And Chud the Builder of Chuds, decided, nah, I'ma stay. We're gonna call this the restaurant incident. So on May 10th, 2026, Chud the Builder went inside of a steakhouse in Nashville, right? To my knowledge, you go to a restaurant to eat food, and that's pretty much it. This dude decided to go there to IRL stream. Now, I don't know why streamers have this idea that everything needs to be a stream. You don't need to stream at the steakhouse, but rest assured, Chud the Builder had to. When it comes to nonsense, this guy is always gonna do it. So basically, Chud the Builder sat down, started up his stream. What's up, chat? What we ordering, chat? whatever, getting the clips out. He has to get the clips, right? Clips over everything. And the owner was like, yo, we not doing none of that clipping stuff here. You can't stream in my restaurant. And also, we also kind of don't like you. We seen your clips, we don't like you. Chud realizing, yo, these people want me outside of the restaurant. They don't want me to stream here. Let me stream here and stay in the restaurant. I don't understand this type of thinking. It's like people will tell you straight up, no, don't do this. And for some reason, in some people's mind, it tells them, I need to do this. At any cost, I'm getting this done. We just, like, people just want to eat food, and you in their face talk about some, nah, bro, the Matrix trying to silence me, bro. Y'all seeing this chat? Chat, the Matrix, bro. I'm telling you, it's the Matrix, bro. Bro, Andrew Tate has put everlasting damage on the male population, bro. Like, I promise you, yo, you can look up the clips himself, bro. This guy was talking about, like, people trying to censor him and stuff. Bro, the Matrix don't know you, Dalton. You live in Nashville. But nonetheless, bro, like, folks would dead be told, like, stay quiet. And for some reason, in their mind, they think the Matrix is after them, bro. So because the Matrix is after Dalton, Chud the Builder, he decided, you know what, bruh? I'm just not going to pay for the food because this is like Matrix certified. I can't co-sign the Matrix or whatever the hell he tried to come up with. Then when the people at the store was like, all right, bruh, we just going to call the police. He's like, wait, hold on. Let me pay for the food. Y'all let me pay for the food. Like, bro, yo, these fake demons, bruh. I'm telling you, it's the Andrew Tate effect, bruh. Like, you just cooperate. But this dude over here talking about something. Nah, bro, let me pay them, bro. They're not letting me pay, bro. Chat, y'all seeing this? Bro, clip it, bro. Your mom's pinned this, bro. But yeah, he basically ordered food and was getting loud. Was like, I called the police, and then I guess, low-key on the staff part, y'all could have just took the money and kicked them out anyways. But sometimes you have to set the example. And mind you, Chud was like already eating the food. And when the staff said, yo, you can't just eat and leave without paying, the guy just started like crashing out, saying slurs, doing all that stuff, causing a scene. Because, Chud the Builder, when it comes to this nonsense, Chud is like no other, bruh. You cannot match him. He's the undisputed, undefeated when it comes to this nonsense. Especially in Nashville, bruh. Specifically Nashville. In the real world, like outside of Nashville, this nigga named Dalton, bruh. People are not afraid of you, bruh. Cause, yo, it's really frying me. Like, cause in Nashville, he's probably known as a terrorizer, bruh. Chud the Builder. But outside of Nashville, this nigga named Dalton, bruh. We not afraid of Dalton, I promise you, bruh. No one in the world is saying, nah, bro, watch out for Dalton. Like, bruh, we not afraid of you. And plus, long story short, the police showed up and arrested Dalton for, I think, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and theft of goods, technically. But he didn't stay in jail for long because he paid his bond, which is only $5,000, so he was able to walk out. And for those who don't know how bond works, basically, if you get arrested, you have two options. You can sit in the cell, or depending on what crime you did, or what you're going to be tried for, you can basically like pay the court. Like, look, I'll give you guys this amount of money, and if I show up to all my court dates, I'll get the money back. I don't know how on earth they even allow this, but bail, bond, listen, whatever. Long story short, Dalton was able to pay his $5,000 bond and walk out. But usually when you do pay bond, there's one specific rule you have to obey. Don't get arrested. But, that just makes too much sense. And like I said before, when it comes to this nonsense, Chud the Builder is undefeated, undisputed. So what do you think he did? He went outside the next day and boot up OBS, bruh. He went outside, took out the phone, boot up OBS, straight live stream again. You cannot tell this guy no. You tell this guy, yo, don't go back to jail, bruh, please. And he's going back with speed and efficiency. So, of course, he went outside streaming, going back to his roots of antagonizing people, saying, yo, do you think it's racist if a white person said the N-word? The whole 9 yards, bro. His bread and butter, basically. I really don't understand how people get their bills paid like this. Like, the clipping really gets you money like that? I guess, bruh. Or the whole pump fund crypto nonsense. Hey, I don't even want to know about how that works. Also, I feel like I should have said this earlier, but whenever he live streams and he knows the type of reaction he wants to get, the whole like, oh, a black person is gonna fight him, you know, so to keep himself safe, he carries a gun. And again, Nashville, you can carry a gun. But the thing is, there's not many dangerous people in Nashville. I mean, again, it's Nashville, you know? So he used to use this to, you know, try and act tough. Like, nah, bruh, do something, bruh. I swear, bro, I'm armed, bruh. I'm armed. You know, the whole like, self-defense. Yo, don't make me claim self-defense, bro. Joshua Fox, a black man, one of the victims of Chud the Builder, of his antics, was like, bro, I'm going to fight you if you continue. Chud was like, nah, bro, you're not going to do nothing. You're not going to do nothing. Which, mind you, Chud has a gun. Meaning he had the life ender in his pocket. Literally just a click and he could end someone's life. Right? That's all you need to do with a gun. A gun has no other purpose. A gun is not for fashion. But for Chud, I guess it was for fashion because one thing leads to another. Joshua Fox is fighting Chud. And Chud, mind you, he has the life ender in his hand now. Gonna claim self-defense. All he has to do is point and click. And that's it. Just point and click. That's it. And mind you, he started the altercation. He went up to Joshua Fox. Joshua Fox is giving him the beats. Chud's like, okay, now it's time to use my life ender. He clicks. So for some reason, and mind you, I need y'all to really imagine this, right? Because a gun can only point one way. You cannot like, this is close range. Like you should be able to just kill this person. He somehow doesn't kill Joshua Fox. So you went on the internet every day saying that, oh, people know your body. People don't know you, bruh. How do you say that you gonna kill someone? And mind you, I'm pretty sure there's a tweet out there about you saying, oh, you'll kill a black person, all that. But then when it comes down to it, to literally just point and shoot, point and click, you miss. Worse, he gets himself hurt. How? Really visualize a gun. No, this is how a gun looks like, right? Imagine a gun. Imagine your opponent is standing in front of you. At what point does the bullet hit you, bro? At what point? Unless the bullet literally jumps out the gun and turns around and hits you? How? But again, Chud the Builder, when it comes to this nonsense, Chud is undefeated. So somehow, someway, he grazes himself with the bullet. And on top of that, now he is going to court for attempted murder. So you get released from jail. First thing you do is hop on that OBS startup stream, boot up the stream, what up chat? You try and claim someone's life, but then to get yourself hurt, they have to put you on a stretcher, my boy. How? I need y'all to really like put this in your mind because I still can't believe it, bruh. Because this whole time you said you're gonna kill. The one time you get the chance to kill, you don't kill? You under-deliver on your promises, Chud? Dalton, bruh. No, I can't even call you Chud no more. I'm gonna have to call you by name. Dalton. What are you doing? Genuinely. This time, court was different. Court said, nah. We're not doing this whole bond for $5K. You're bonding out at 1.25 million hard-earned American dollars. Oh my God, chai. And you know Dalton don't got that type of money. Whatever pump fund, crypto, Bitcoin, whatever you want to call it, Ether or whatever they got, Ethereum, they don't got that type of money for him. So he was over here begging people like, yo, bro, please give me money. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a clip of him asking Aiden Ross, like, bro, please, bro, just pay this bond real quick. And I'll fight on brand risk for like 10 fights, bro. Like, what type of pickle do you have to be asking Aiden of Ross, bro? Ross of Aiden for money so you can go fight on brand risk. Like, what is this, bruh? What is this? But like, every little racist was like, nah, bro, we got you, Chud. So they made a GoFundMe, right? Saying, we gonna bail Chud out. Judge said, hell nah. The judge got word of this and had to put an end to this. Said, no, you're not gonna use your GoFundMe money to bail yourself out. And mind you, they tried to go to the court and say, bro, 1.25 million is too much for Chud. Mind you, the guy literally tried to kill someone in broad day. They said, nah, bro, that's too much. Please lower it. And I'm pretty sure they lowered it to like 1 mil, which again, that's a lot of money. So right now they're in court. This whole Alex guy, he's gonna play a part. He's from this Gideon. Anyways, this dude tried to like bail Chud out, but the judge was like, nah, we not doing this. You're gonna have to go do whatever else. And right now, as it sits, it's looking pretty bad for Chud. You know, he can't use his GoFundMe money, and the bail is at 1 million flat. But that 1 million, geez, if I see $1 million in my lifetime, I'm putting the bag on my enemy's head, facts. And also, he's been banned from using firearms. He's also been banned from any like internet donations. So you can't even donate to this guy's pump fund or whatever. They're saying that he's a flight risk. So I don't know if he's like banned from like flying in case, mind you, this is in case if he does make bail. He's banned from flying. He's banned from internet donations, from at least using it, right? Yeah, so the judge like made sure that you cannot use any internet donations to free yourself. To make things worse for him, prosecutors revealed in court that when they searched his truck and house, they found a bulletproof vest, extra ammunition, a plane ticket to Istanbul, Turkey, scheduled for just a week after the shooting. And the state argued he was literally trying to flee the country, so they currently moving to completely revoke his bond, so he has to sit in the cell until trial. And I need y'all to understand something. One, you're still on bond from the restaurant incident. There's no way you try to go to Istanbul, Turkey. You have no business in Turkey. You have no business outside of Nashville. Hell, one could argue you have no business in Nashville. Like, Chud, bruh. Yo, builder of Chud, bruh. Please explain to me what was the game plan here. Did you really try and buy a bulletproof vest like in GTA and like leave? Like, no, bruh. It's over. It's over. You did this to yourself. Nonsense. Moral of the story. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and don't flee to Istanbul, Turkey if you have no business to go there. Nonsense. Also, if you guys don't mind, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Everything is in the description. Thank you.